welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to my live. How you all doing? How you all doing? I hope that you guys are doing okay. Welcome into the live. Welcome. Drop a heart, drop something. Let me move in the house. Hello world, hello YT. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day and a great day, depending on where you are in the world. Please like the live as well, guys, as we come in. I won't be here long. I won't be here long. Just want to drop a word of encouragement. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome in. Welcome, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello, my brother Wild Rich. How you doing? Thanking you, thanking you. How is it going over there in Jamaica? Send me some of your sunshine today. It was very cold. The sun is awesome. You better send me some. I got a friend coming up soon. I would like some, please. Let's do an exchange. I'll send you some of the cold weather and you send me some of the hot weather. How does that sound? Yes, guys. So it's just it's not a long one. I mean, I wanted to the internet sometimes, I mean, you can't do anything if it decide not to work. So yeah. So tonight I just want to drop a few words of encouragement to somebody. That is boring music. You don't like the cold weather. Who likes cold weather? I don't like cold weather. I've been in this country over 20 years and I cannot like it. It just doesn't work. Every year when we get to this time of year, I'm like, oh my God. You just listen, people who live here, who are born here, I should say, they can't even take the weather. So what say me? That only came here a few years back. Mm-mm. Knowledge, you were born here. Don't compare yourself with who weren't born. I cannot stand it. I got 7 million people in the house. Welcome each and every one of you. Please hit the like button on the live and do share because I'm going to share a powerful word of encouragement to you guys. Yeah. Now, I was watching a video the other day, right? And it was one of those African movies, actually, a 7 hours film. Who spent 7 hours watching that film? I did, but I didn't spend 7 long hours. I did it over a 3 day period, and I have to say, so much was in that movie. A lot to learn and a lot of lessons. Knowledge, I sees you. But guys, really and truly, every one of us sometimes we are struggling with something. It doesn't matter how good we carry ourselves, how nice our makeup. My brothers, even you. You remember that video I showed the other day that titled Men Hurt Too? At the beginning of that video, I showed you a man, he was crying. It was one of those sort of crying that you cannot help but to feel deep down in your belly. The guy was crying and he said, nobody understand what I'm going through. Not even my mom, my dad, my family. I can't tell them. And when you watch that video, you can feel the pain without knowing what he's crying about, because he was just hurting. And I know it's the same thing for a lot of us. We have our good jobs, we have our businesses, life seems to be going well at home, but sometimes not even those who are closest to us understand that we are hurting. And I'm asking you, sometimes just stop and check your loved ones, your kids, your brothers, your uncles, your cousins. You just never know. And even the very stranger you walk past on the street, sometimes just a smile, just smile. Don't 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 walk and just having that sort of face. Just smile. If you make eye contact, just smile as you pass. That smile can do a lot. I'm one of those chatty person. I'll pass you on the street, and if you look up, all right, like when I'm driving, for example, my van is a big crafter van. So when I'm driving my van, I'm high, so the cars they're down there. So if I see somebody driving next to me, let's say I stop a traffic light and a brother pull up in a little car, like drop top sort of sports car, I would look down over there and I would be like, don't you see how small that car is for you? Do you want to trade? And we both would just laugh. And I can tell you, that was a moment. Or I could see someone and they look so serious, and I'd be like, why are you so serious? Or who stole your smile? And that person would just come back with a smile. Sometimes they don't always come with a smile. They'll say, I'm okay. Are you sure? And I'd probably leave like, God bless you. Have a good day. And I know it made a difference. So back to this movie I was watching, guys. There was a brother in this movie and he was trying to get the attention of one young woman who worked in the office. So the young lady, she was the accountant, and this boy was the paper boy. He got tasked to do that. We're like down there and she was up there. And the guy, he loved this woman. He confesses his love, and he not attention, every chance he got to get her attention, he tried it on. She slapped him, she insulted him, she told him how poor he is, told him about his mama. It was painful. I know it's a movie, but I know it's real life. Guys, this is real. And the guy would always just take the insult, so it seems okay. And I remember him always saying to this girl, don't talk down to people like that. Because today I could be down here and tomorrow I could be up here. Life is like that. You just never know. But there was a twist in the movie later on. And the twist comes when someone left the office or was about to leave, and they now want a replacement. This was a company manager position going up now. And this manager, his role is to travel to different branches, including the overseas branches. Huge position. And this girl who works as the accountant would have to answer to this guy who she insulted, slapped, called poor, called all sorts of names in the book. The man who was leaving, when the owner of the company said to him, okay, before you leave, put out the vacancy for your position, get someone in, train them up, so that they know their way around the company. And the man said to him, oh, I don't need to look outside, sir, because we can do the enrollment in-house. And the boss said to him, do you know anyone in mind? And he said, yes, sir. And he goes, who? And he said, Jimmy. So Jimmy is the guy who was always trying to get the girl attention. And the boss said, Jimmy, are you sure? He wasn't like, are you mad? Jimmy, The paper boy? No, because Jimmy had a degree in business and he was qualified. But at the time when Jimmy got the job, the only job that was available was a paper boy position. Well, he took it. He didn't pretend he was too, overqualified for that position. Like, that's not for me. He took it and he humbled himself. Yeah. And he worked and worked and developed. And when he got that position, the young lady almost died. Yeah. He should not have gotten that position because he's a nobody in her sight. And this is how people will do us sometimes. They will not see our worth. But little we knew, when the girl would insult the guy, when he left the office, the guy tried to commit suicide several times, walking into cars or walking into the path of cars. He tried so many things. But there was always this girl at the office that works as a receptionist. Every time she noticed Jimmy was trying to get the attention, of the accountant, she would encourage him. She would say all good things to him. She would pray for him. She was always like an angel in this guy's life. And every time that he leaves the office and try to do something stupid, he always remember this girl, her kind words of advice. And long story short, in the end of this movie, it turned out that this guy proposed to the girl who was always nice to him. And the one who was not nice to him, she tried to do all sorts of manner of things to get the guy to marry her. But it was too late because she said all the wrong things to him already. But when she found out that the girl who he was going to marry happens to be the owner of the company, only child, she had to just leave it alone and ask God to forgive the evilness that she was about to do or try to do. But let me tell you something. You see, when you work on yourself, you can get to anywhere you want in life. Yeah? When you work on yourself. And that is the power of personal growth and healing. Because that guy found healing through someone else. And it took him to where he got to in the end. And that is how I'm going to kick off the topic for today that I want to share with you. So let me greet you. Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome back to Abuse Insights with myself, Dalian Salmon. And today I have a topic that's close to my heart, something I believe in wholeheartedly: personal growth and healing. Yes, and you're going to love what I have to tell you about this topic. But before I do it, let me do the official. Where is it? Just bear with me one moment. Site, where I create contents on abuse topics to include but not limited to childhood or domestic abuse. But you know how we do it here. We have to welcome you guys the right way. So, so what is personal growth? For those who don't understand, personal growth is the process of developing and improving oneself in various aspects of life. That includes mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and often socially and professionally. It involves self awareness, setting goals, and taking deliberate actions to become a better and more fulfilled person. Personal growth can encompass learning new skills, overcoming challenges, gaining a deeper understanding of oneself, and working towards improving self improvement and self actualization. Let me turn this music down. I don't want it to be too loud. Now, it may be a key theme in helping survivors of abuse heal and thrive on their journey towards recovery and more peaceful life. Well, you see, personal growth and healing have played a monumental role in my life. Abuse Insights was born from my own journey of overcoming adversity, including childhood abuse. I've learned firsthand that I've learned firsthand the transformative power of healing and personal growth. What is the importance of personal growth, though? It is crucial. It's because it allows us to break free from the chains of our past, to rise above our pain, and to become the very best version of ourselves. It's about shedding the limitations that trauma has placed on us and enable us to step into a brighter future. The benefit of personal growth. It can bring us. For those of you who are not there yet, it can bring you inner peace. It can help you to heal the wounds that have been holding you back. And it can allow you to experience genuine happiness. Yes, personal growth also boosts our self-esteem and self-confidence. As we say, healing is a journey. It's not a destination. It is a journey. And on this journey, we will discover our strength, resilience, and the ability to create the life we want. It's not always easy. Nothing is easy to gain, but it's always going to be worth it because you're working on yourself. Yeah. Patricia, my sister, welcome in. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Overcoming the misconceptions of ourselves. Self-misconception, to be exact. This refers to false, inaccurate beliefs that individuals, you, me, others, hold about ourselves. Those misconceptions can pertain to various aspects of one's identity, abilities, or worth. Self-misconception might include beliefs that survivors of abuse hold about themselves due to the trauma they've experienced. Those misconceptions can hinder personal growth and healing, making it important to address and correct. It is important for us to address them through awareness and support. Many survivors of abuse carry misconceptions about themselves. They might believe they are broken and unworthy. But personal growth and healing can shatter those false beliefs. They teach us that we are survivors, not victims, and that we have the power to rebuild our lives. How? Self care. Self care is an integral part of personal growth and healing. It's about nourishing oneself, ourselves, both mentally and physically. It's not selfish, it's necessary. When we take care of ourselves, we become better equipped to help others. There's a saying, help yourself before you help others. And sometimes we are going through a certain phase of our lives. Sometimes we are down, we're broken, but we will notice someone else in a worse position than ourselves. And when we shift the focus from ourselves to help someone else, what it does, it enables us to feel better about ourselves and our situation when we notice the difference that what we do for someone else, when we notice what happiness it brings to their lives, it reflects back to us. And then it hits us like, oh my God, I actually did that. Yes, because we took the focus of ourselves. And then it helps us to realize that we are much more than what we thought, because we have the ability to change someone else's life. And in the process, we are changing ourselves. Hence why you help someone and you help yourself. I just went funny. Da-da-da-da. So today I want to speak directly to someone out there's heart. If you're someone who has gone through a traumatic experience, maybe you're still going through a certain experience, maybe it could be in your relationship, domestic issues, it could be the experiences from your earlier years, in your childhood, in your young adult age, teenage years, something you're still blaming yourself for, something someone said to you and it is still affecting you up to today. I'm going to speak to you. The other day I was doing my life and I'm going to do it today again, because I want to tell you something, that you are not what people led you to believe about yourself. Just give me a second. I need 2 glasses to demonstrate this one. And I'm going to try and do this every time that I'm on a live, because I want to remind somebody something. Okay, I want full screen. So, welcome everyone. I've got 8 million of you here. I appreciate your time. Someone in here must have been told before, you're nothing. You amount to nothing. Without me, you're nothing. If it wasn't me, you're nothing. You know those sort of words? You get these in your relationships when relationship is going sour, or when you're not giving in to someone else's demand, or you didn't do something that they wanted you to do. So all of a sudden you're nothing, you're nobody. You came from there, yeah. But the familiar one is when we're growing up, some of our family members told some of us that you will amount to nothing in life. Do you know that they were telling the truth? If they told you you are nothing, you're nothing. And I don't say that to be rude. I say it because it's true. You're nothing. So let me demonstrate what nothing is. So I have a glass in my hand and it's empty. See? I'm going to fill the second glass I have here with water. And I want somebody to tell me, this is a glass of water and this is an empty glass. Yeah? So when you were growing up, they told you you're nothing. This is you. Empty. Is this you today? If you had gone to school, started your business, accomplish great things, improve yourself, you're your own boss, you have your brands out there, you are doing great in life, but those same words that they told you you're nothing is still a problem to you. My question today is, why are those words a problem to you? Why? Because they told you you're nothing, you believe you're nothing. You're nothing. It's true, but it's also a lie if you believe it. Because when your family tells you, or your partner, or whosoever is cussing you out that you're nothing, let's say you became a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, a nurse, you have your own business, the nothing becomes a lie. Because now you have filled the nothing with something. If welcome, coach, so nice to see you. Welcome in, welcome. If someone tells you that you are nothing and you became a coach, Coach Mary, yes, when coach was leaving home, coach didn't have any qualification, but yet her parents, her friends, her family at home cussed her and told her she was nothing. But today she's an amazing coach, doing great things all over the world, impacting many lives. So how can she be a empty glass? So I want to tell you today that whosoever told you you're nothing and you have worked your way up to achieve what you've achieved in life, let those words be gone. They are misconception of who you are. Because if you have done the work and gained what you have gained, then you are indeed nothing. What you are qualified this, qualified that. You earn your respect, and you don't have to try and get it from those who don't value who you are or value what you've become. Just remember, you are a full glass of water. Not an empty glass. So I want to speak directly to somebody out there right now. I want to speak directly to somebody. So I'm trying to get myself off screen because I don't want you to look at me. I just want you to hear me because I'm going to talk directly to your heart right now. Because I understand the weight of self misconceptions. I've walked a similar path and I know the journey can be horrendous. But here's a truth that we must embrace: we are not defined by the pain of our past. Each one of us, each one of you, is a unique and resilient soul shaped by the trials you faced, but never limited by them. The misconceptions you carry about yourselves, the beliefs that you're broken or unworthy, that you're nothing, can be like heavy chains that needs to be broken. I want you to remember your past does not define who you are. My own journey, yes, it began with self doubt and misconceptions, but I found the strength. I found the strength to shatter those chains. It wasn't easy and it took time, but I want you to know that it's possible for you. I did it. I walked the walk. I put the work in and I got to where I am today. You can do it too. You are never beyond redemption. Your worth is immeasurable, your potential boundless. It's time to challenge those false beliefs to see yourself through a different lens. You are not damaged goods. You are not the names you've been called. You are a survivor, a warrior who has faced the darkness and still stands. Your scars are not signs of weakness, they are proof of your strength. Every day, take a step, no matter how small, towards healing and self acceptance. Seek support and surround yourself with those who uplift and understand you. Everyone deserves to be loved. You deserve love, not just from others, but also from yourself. That is why I encourage practice self love, because that is the best love. When you learn to love yourself more, you will be able to love others better. And you, and as you shed those misconceptions that you have of yourself, you will discover the incredible person that you've always been. Your life is not defined by your past, it's shaped by the choices you make today. So I encourage you, choose to let go of those misconceptions. Choose to heal and choose to embrace your journey of personal growth. We are all capable. You are capable of incredible transformation. And you have the power to create a better and brighter future. One of the most important things to remember is that whatever you have experienced in your past, whatever you're going through today, you are not alone. But remember, you're not just survivor, you're a thriver. If you should tell a story today, you'll find that your story is one of resilience and it's also far from hope. Let me encourage you to hold your head up, hold it high, my dear friends, and step into the light of your own truth and with unwavering belief in your potential. I want you to know that greatness can emerge from the darkest place. Hence, remember, remember where diamond comes from. It's not in, it's not found in the beauty of best beautiful places. It's found in the rough. Welcome, my brother. Express. Lovely to see you. I am living proof of that dark place, the greatness that comes from dark place. I am one of the proof because there are many of us out here. And by sharing our stories and supporting each other, we can inspire those who are still on their journey towards healing and personal growth. And that is why abusing sites with Dalian Salmon exist. Welcome, everybody. It's so lovely to see you. This is not a long live, but I am so pleased to see you all in the house. Fishing the dream, fishing the dream. Hello, lovely to see you. I'm not sure if I've seen you in my house before, but I'm so glad to see you tonight. Welcome. My brother, Experience African, good to see you. You should have been up here with I tonight, but it's okay because we have another interesting live to come, and I'm going to invite you guys to join the discussion because this one is it needs a crowd. It needs some to help to discuss this one because it's also heart wrenching. So the live I have coming up, guys. God, I don't want to even go in there tonight, but I'll be coming up with that one soon. Tonight, I really just want to come and offer a few words of encouragement to you guys. And because of that, I'm going to finish what I'm saying. I'm going to finish what I'm saying, then I'm going to say my goodbye, but I won't leave. I will leave the music to play for a while because I can then cut that out later. But I feel I'm going to sit here quietly for a little while. Yeah? So I'm going to close off with this. And then I will leave the music to run. And I'll be here. I can chat to you guys in the comment section or I can speak as I am doing that. So, in closing, I just want to say that personal growth and healing are the keys of unlocking our full potential. Your full potential and living a life free from the shadows of abuse. Remember, you are not alone. We are in this together. Yeah? And you are capable of incredible transformation. A lot of people don't understand or they don't see the journey or they don't know what we've been through. And what they've seen is the end result. What you're looking at here it's not always that. A lot of tears, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. But I'm telling you, when you know that you have a God that is bigger than your problem, then you know that you can overcome anything. And those are the words and those, that's part of the belief that I hold throughout the years that helped me coping and getting over things because I know that there's nothing impossible for God to do. And what He has done for me, I know He can do the same thing for you. He can give you back that peace of mind, that calm spirit. He cannot erase us. Because many of us, we have been hurt. Some of our scars are visible, and many others are invisible. Some carry their scars in their hearts on the inside, while some of us wear our scars on the outside because it's on our skin. But even though we can see the scars, we remember the events. When you get to a place where you accept that you cannot change what has happened, or you find a way to gain peace with yourself, to forgive, to move forward, work on yourself to achieve, you can live with your scars and you can find love and you can be loved because you have worked on yourself to enable someone to see you for who you are and not for where you have been. So, guys, I thank you for joining me today. Let's continue to support each other. This is a channel that you can come and get amazing content. We're not here to judge, we're here to discuss the topics, to offer words of encouragement, and hopefully, as we grow, we can do a lot more to support our brothers and our sisters. Now, if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like and share it with others. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so and show your support. And remember, whatever else you do, always try to do something to impact the life of others in a positive way, as I'm trying to do here myself. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I'm not leaving just yet. I'm going to sit here and play some music. So anyone who wants to say anything in the comment section, I will reply to you. And if you want to join me on the screen, I'm going to drop the link in the comment section. So anyone who would like to offer a word of encouragement to our viewers who will watch this later, or anyone who is watching it now, I am inviting you to come up here and say something that can touch someone else's heart today. So that is the link I just dropped in the comment section. Anyone who wants to come on screen, have a few kind words to share, please come here. I can see a few names in here that I'm not familiar with. BM Africa, did you change your name? That last name looks like you. Welcome in, welcome in. And there's another name, Trend Tasia Plus. I hope I'm pronouncing it, but I didn't kill it. Welcome into my life. So nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming. No matter how small you can impact on life. Absolutely. A little word of encouragement. A few words of encouragement alone is enough for some people. So come on, anybody wants to come up here and say something? You are so welcome, my brother. Thank you too. I appreciate you always. The link is in the comment section. Anyone who wants to come and say something, a few words of encouragement, I welcome you. Experience African. Is that me in Africa? Me in Africa. Is this you? You're gonna have to teach me to say this name. Somebody tell me that me in Africa. Guys, I'm just gonna be here chilling a little bit. I'm gonna put this out later. Rosemary is still here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, my sister. I appreciate the time. So guys, if you want to stay back and listen to music a little bit longer, you can. If you have to go, then I appreciate your time and thank you for stopping by. Want me to change the music to something livelier? Tell me so I can change it. If this is too relaxing. But I'm here in London and it's after 10. I don't want to be jiggy nothing. I just want to chill. This works for me. Patricia, you haven't created the account as yet. I must tell you, Patricia, do you want me to help? Let me help you. When I finish this live, if you're available, WhatsApp me and I'll help you. Experience African. Come and join me here. Rich is coming. Oh my God, I didn't see that there backstage. Hold on. Oh my God, hold on. Let me kill the music, guys. Oh my God, I didn't see that you guys are there. So sorry. What? Oh, I showed you up. I'm sorry.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Hey, welcome, Experience African. Your microphone, I'm not hearing you. I can hear Richie. Welcome, guys.
Good evening, Miss Dalian. Well, good night.
Good night. Thank you. Good day to you out there in Jamaica. Mr. Express African, I can't hear your microphone. Nothing yet. You gonna go and come back? Okay. Thank you so much, Coach. You're most welcome. Brother Richie, drop some words of encouragement on here. You know, we all need
Yes,
it because we
yes.
are all going through
Okay.
something. It doesn't matter what we all think about the other person. But I think we all could do with a good word of advice sometimes, don't you think?
Yes, madam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, what I was saying is that when someone tells you that you're not gonna come out to nothing,
Mm-hmm.
they are like insane because God created the human beings
That's right.
to enjoy life. He
Mm-hmm.
created us with knowledge, and
Mm-hmm.
no man should be judgmental to others.
That's right.
What they need to do is to help their brothers and sisters to push on with the helping others to push. God will turn a better face to them.
That's right.
Yes, so they should not do that. And the other thing that I want to say, life depends on how uh, our fellow human
Yes.
live their life. I mean, life is hard some of the time, and you can see that, but you just have to pray for your fellow humans because prayer is essential for everything.
That's right.
The other things that you said, and I really look at this. I watched that video and I saw that the man was actually crying. Well,
That was a painful one. I mean, anyone watches it can tell that the guy was in deep pain. Yes. Say something, brother. 1 minute, brother Richie. Try again. Let me see if I can hear you. Experience African.
Can you hear me now?
Yay, I can hear you. Welcome, welcome.
Does it echo?
no,
Not now, no. So, brother Richie was just explaining that he watched one of my video, the one where the guy was crying at the beginning. I think the video is titled "Men Hurt Too." So he was just saying that he watched it and he noticed how the guy was crying, and I'm agreeing because it's one of those you could see he was crying to the point where you could see his veins were like, ugh, they were so pumped up because he was saying as well, if you listen, not even my mom, no, my dad, my family doesn't know what I'm going through. And even while he was crying, Richie was saying a word of prayer as well in there. It was so painful to watch. I mean, I felt it to my core, man. Like,
Well, what I mean to say is that God Almighty, a lot of people don't believe and they don't know is that God watches over the broken hearted and He
absolutely.
is near to those individuals.
Yes.
Okay. Am I good now?
Yes, you're good.
Okay. Technical issues. This is technical issues.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I've seen that you've overcome it. So
Okay.
the thing now, when people tell you that you'll never amount to nothing, that's just us talking because it doesn't matter what plan we have for ourselves. God plan still exists, and it, you telling me I won't become nothing doesn't mean that God ain't gonna work on me still. So my brother, Harry, have you heard those words before where you're told you become nothing or you're nothing? Maybe in a relationship, some angry girlfriend tells you what she thinks that she knows about your future because we tend
um,
to have people like those in our lives at times.
this will not just be today, and it's not something that one doesn't hear over time. Depending
Mm,
on the life you live, if you are like me, growing up and being a very stubborn kid, you know, even though I was brilliant and everything, I had a lot of distractions,
yeah.
coupled with the fact that I grew up in a in a family setting where I grew up with single parents, both
Yes.
ways. Sometimes I'm with my dad, sometimes I'm with my mom. So it kind
Hmm.
of affected me greatly because there were things that I wanted to explore or experience, and some people felt like I was going out of the way. So, and some of the negligence of both of them actually shaping how I grew up.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to have this, have that. I needed too much of attention that I
Hmm.
wasn't getting. I didn't have that family livelihood where you go out with your dad and mom, like go hang out. Like, I never had that one opportunity. So there were
Yeah.
a lot of things that I was curious about and I really wanted to know. So in so doing, I got involved in so many things. So a lot of people saw me like someone who was never going to amount to something
Yeah.
good. And because of that stereotype, there are certain standards that I've set in my life that when I look at my life, I say, I don't want to do this because when you do this, they will say like father, like son, or like mother,
Hmm.
like son. So there were kind of limitations to what I really want to achieve in my life.
Yes.
I've tried as much as possible to stay focused on what I want and to not do those things that someone is going to use against me in the nearby future, saying like father like son or like mother like son, you know. So those are standards that I've set for myself. But amounting to something, it's not anyone or any circumstance that determines how far or who you become in life.
That's right.
It's self-determination. It's me choosing for myself. I want to be this and I'm going to be this. Regardless of what happens, this is where I want to go. If you take yourself on a journey with your bicycle, let's say you don't can afford a car and
Yeah.
decide in self-determination that you're going to travel to the next city, you might not get there at the time everybody gets there,
That's right.
but eventually if you ride
You
a
will.
mile at a time, a kilometer at a time, a meter at a time, it might
Yes.
take you years, but you're going to get to the next city that you want to get to.
Yes.
So obviously, if you really want to do something, you want to become who you want to become,
Hmm.
damn anybody or whatever everybody thinks, and
What they
just
say.
do that which you feel you want to do, and then eventually you're going to amount to something. People will talk whether you are successful, whether you take a
Or
flight to
not.
the next city or you take a bike to the next city. People are going to talk.
That's right.
But the
That's
main
true.
thing for you, or what should be your focus, is me getting to my destination.
That's
Point of.
right.
That's all.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome. And thanks for liking the live. If you haven't yet done so, please hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button before it hits you because if it hits you first, you're going to be hit. Yes. So, Harry,
Yeah.
do you think my demonstration with the glasses tells what I'm trying to? Hey, look who's in the house. My cousin, Rambo. Rambo,
Rambo
welcome.
hands.
You are late. Back of the class. So do you think my demo was a good one? Using the empty glass with the full glass of water? Because the full glass of water represent who you have worked to become, and the empty glass represent what they say you would be. But we're telling them, this is not me. I'm not empty. I'm filled with, you know. So I remember a few years back, my admin staff, she was with me for about a year, and I don't know how the conversation came about, but she's brilliant. She is bright girl. And I remember she was saying that, you know, those same words that I said, you will come to nothing.
Yep.
She was still struggling with those words. And I know someone else who is also a nurse who was struggling with, I'm saying was, because after I explained to them,
Yep.
I don't know if it helped. Maybe they still are struggling, but if you're watching me right now, you cannot be that person who is nothing if you are no longer an empty glass as they saw you, because you became what you became. So they were telling the truth that you would amount to nothing, because nothing is just an empty glass. You became filled with qualifications, skills, your job, your business, responsibilities. You're a parent. You
Yep.
became someone amazing. So please just throw away what those people have you believing about yourself, because you're much greater than what they believe. Yes.
Yeah. So, like you said, if I believe in that or not, yeah,
Yes.
what I would just say is, like I made mention of something. I said you are not who people determine you or see you as. You are who you are based on who you choose to be. Right now, that's idea of using an empty glass is the same thing we talk about when we talk about race. A
Mm-hmm.
glass is a glass. A human is a human. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we're all equal glasses. When you put red water in an empty glass, it is going to show red. And when you
Yes.
put black water in an empty glass, it's going to show black water. But the one
Yes.
thing that remains is that it's all water, it's all
Yes.
glass, but yet two different colors. So
Mm-hmm.
what you feed yourself, even if you decide to use an empty glass or use a filled glass, whatever you decide to put in that glass. Hello, Kimberly. Thank you so much for your support. Amazing, amazing. Always good to see you whenever you come
Isn't
around.
she amazing? She's always lovely. Yes.
Very amazing, very
Welcome, my
amazing. She
sister.
never missed a video on my content, and I really,
Yeah.
really appreciate that. Never. So thank you
Yeah.
so much,
Very
Kimberly.
supportive.
So whether you fill the glass with red water or black water, so that's why I'm gonna disagree with you when you say when you feel yourself, you become who you want to become, because feeling yourself depends on what you feel in the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Is it red water? Is it blue water? Is it positive things or negative things? What you feed yourself? Is it self-determination? Is it motivation? Is it certifications? Like educations, entertainment? There is knowledge everywhere, and
Yeah.
you can be outstanding in whatever you choose.
Mm-hmm.
We don't all have to be employees. We don't all have to be employers. We don't have to all to be doctors. We
Sure.
don't all have to be engineers. But you can stand out in one thing that will make you great and make people remember you for. It could
Total
be
agree.
ideas, it could be anything. It could be anything. What is it do you know you're good at that you want to do, and other
Yeah.
people look at it as useless? But you
Yeah.
know you're outstanding in that field, focus on it and build it. You know,
Yeah.
if you focus on that thing, you're going to be great. You're not going to amount to nothing, but you're going to amount to something that is special.
Yeah.
So just be yourself. You don't
Yeah.
have to use somebody as a yardstick to success. Success is not just by going to school. It's not by having a family. It's not by having being married. It's not by being the best, the doctor. You can be the first doctor to perform a particular surgery, and there is no limit to what you can do.
True.
Don't think because you haven't ever been gone to school or you have no hands and you're determined, and people begin to think you cannot achieve anything, there is something that you have that only you in this world have.
That's
You.
true.
So the you in you, make the you in you seen by other people as
Yes,
special, as
true.
special. That's all.
Yes. So
That's
three
greatness.
things I'll add to that. So Virgin, Richard Branson is the owner of Virgin.
Yep.
Richard, is it Richard Branson? I think Richard Branson was the one who left school and
No,
didn't
Richard
left
Branson
school.
owns Virgin, Virgin
Yeah,
Atlantic.
yeah, yeah. So I think he was the one that didn't left school with great qualifications. And there's another big person that
Les Brown.
also dropped
Les
out of
Brown.
school.
Have you
Yes,
have you heard of Les Brown? Les
yes,
Brown was
yes,
supposed to be
yes.
dropped out of school because they saw him as somebody who didn't fit into the normal circular education. We
Hmm.
have Ben Carson, the same guy who performed the first surgery, brain surgery to separate Salmon twins. He
Hmm.
was also seen as somebody who was retarded, who couldn't go to a conventional school. He needed special school. But he
Yes,
became the first doctor to ever separate Salmon twins. So it's the same ideology that I'm sharing. Don't limit yourself. People might not see it in you, but you know what you have inside. And it's out of that what you have inside that you have to bring out to be a star.
that's true. Rabo said people will always kick you back about your dreams that you have, but hold on to the dream, you will prove them wrong. And it's true because a lot of this is, it can be from in the homes. Some family members, they don't encourage other family members because they don't think they can be that person or they can achieve what they like. For example, when online business came about, like digital marketing, that sort of thing, a lot of people are like, against that, like it doesn't work. But things and times are changing. A lot of people have online businesses, whether or not you believe it, it exists. But because someone else discovered it, believe that it works, they are going after it. But mom or dad, auntie, cousin, brother are trying to discourage the person. So I want to go back a little about the point you made, that you can be whatever you want to be, really, not necessarily a glass of water or a glass of red wine. I remember a story. This is real. Back happened in Jamaica, where a young man, he was just going around and just thieving from people. Jamaica, thief as in stealing. So he
Yep.
would steal from people and getting into trouble and shaming the mother. And the mother one day contact him or caught up with him, and she was like, why are you going around stealing and embarrassing me and all these sort of things? And he goes, but I thought you'd be happy, mom. Like, why the hell would I want to be happy to know that my son is a thief? And he goes, but mom, but that's what you always say to me, that when I grow up, I'm going to be a thief.
Exactly.
So sometimes the things that you say to your children is that they don't really grow to a stage where they can override it. They actually becomes it. So because mom is always telling this young man growing up that you're gonna be a thief, he actually became a thief.
Yep.
So it's really down to the choices that we make and the belief that we have about ourselves. Because if we believe that what people are saying is true, then that's how we're gonna live our lives, continue believing. But it's really
That
the
is
belief we
true.
have about ourselves. You understand? And that
Yeah.
is
That's
what's gonna make the difference.
You know, I
your
I do get this inspiration from Wild Rich, Unstoppable, and it's one of the reasons I felt like even joining his channel membership. I met
Hmm.
Wild Rich a very long time ago on this platform through live streams and other things, and since I met him, he has been someone who most people would look like, why is this guy here? He
Yeah.
had an accident. He talks like this. He's like that. He's like that. I'm not trying to put anything, but I see
Hmm.
the burning determination in his heart. Like,
Hmm.
I wish I had more to give, like to offer, to expand his whatever he's doing. I wish I
Yes.
could, because people like me. this needs to be like motivated to do more. You know, he's always,
He's a real inspiration.
yeah, he's always there. No matter the challenges, he's still there. He,
Yeah.
I, he's always, every day he's there. You know, this is somebody who loves what he does. So why can't we push such a person to see that this person explodes, like really gets the message? Because there are people who have maybe more than he does have, but because they feel like they're challenged, you know, they cannot come out because of that is in them. But seeing somebody like him motivates them to want to push. There are people who are also not in any challenge, but they just feel like they don't have that motivation. You know,
No,
so
no, yeah.
when you bring out people like him, that's why I always like to watch him. I always like to attend his streams,
Yes.
because when people leave comments on my video, I really love this video. I'm sure this video will touch someone, or
Yeah.
it will change someone's life. I feel like I am already achieving the reason or the purpose of me creating this content.
Yes.
So it makes me to want to create another video that someone will leave a very genuine comment to say.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing with humans. When people see you not amounting to anything and they continue to say you wouldn't amount to anything, eventually they are actually pushing you, if you realize. Because I said to myself, when I was leaving my country and coming to Dubai, there were a lot of people who actually felt like this guy, even if he goes, he's not going to stay a month, he's going to be back,
Yeah.
deported and whatever. No, and these are stories that I'm saying, that they're
Yeah.
realities. They're not, I'm just not just saying. And these people haven't seen me for the first year, the second year. Now, even if they had that feeling because of my lifestyle, maybe past then, and now
Mm-hmm.
they begin to see that there is a difference. If they're seeing somebody within their neighborhood or within their society that is like me, by their judgment, maybe they'll begin to think, oh, this person can also change. I remember this guy, they can use me as an example. This guy, I used to see him like not serious or not good or not this, but he can change and be this. Then
Yes.
they also begin to have hope in the
Mm-hmm.
person they are already losing hope on.
That's true.
So the things we do can affect our society sometimes without even us noticing.
Knowing, yeah, yeah,
And
sure.
success is, like I said, success is not just you being the best pilot or the best medical doctor. Success in life, being successful, is being able to motivate others to do
Mm-hmm.
something. It's being able to inspire. That
It's
is
true.
success.
That's true.
The moment people begin to use you as a yardstick to give value to something that is invaluable to them,
Yes.
then you are successful already.
Yes, it's true. It's very true.
It doesn't need the whole world to have you on their walls before you know that you're celebrated. When
Yeah.
somebody in your neighborhood can say, look at Dalian, she's changing lives with
Yes.
her videos on YouTube, you're
Yes.
successful.
Yes.
That's success.
A lot of
So,
people think that the money is a success, but
no,
actually overcoming what I've overcame, the adversity, the challenges, everything, to actually sit here looking at you guys, talking to you guys, for me, that is
that is
success,
success.
in itself, because it takes a lot for me to get to where I am, and the same thing for a lot of us. Um, Wild Rich, are you there? Wild Rich?
Yes, yes,
I,
ma'am.
I, I, I did an interview with Wild Rich on his channel a while back,
Yeah,
because he wanted to share his story. So I helped him with, getting it out there. And I'm telling you, after doing that interview, it's like
you got more
it, it,
motivated.
it, it moved me in a different way. And it goes with what you're saying. Sometimes it's like we could see someone, we really don't see the potential in them. But when you get a little bit closer, then you realize that sometimes it's just a little help in a little area sometimes our brother or sister needs to really bring out that beauty from them. Because it's like, you might be watching Rich's videos, and because of his disability, In a
Yeah,
sense, he might not get it out there as he wants to, but if you take time to listen to him talk, he take you off your feet.
exactly.
Intelligent, class, ambition, it's there, right, brother Rich? Talk up.
Yes, yes. So true, so true. Actually, eloquent for everything, very intelligent, and
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know, yeah,
Yes, it's amazing. So it's not what people say, to be honest. It's really what you say about yourself or what you choose to consume. Because you can tell me anything you want to tell me. I
Yeah,
remember when I was growing up, my uncle, he used to say stuff, and I used to always, I wasn't one of those young children who would just say things out loud like these kids nowadays who will just stand up and just tell you whatever and tell you, if you move to me, this is what's gonna happen. I was one of them who will tell you stuff, but I'm telling you in my mind, like when you say stuff about me, I'm being like, you'll see, one day you'll see. Because I wasn't believing what they were saying to me. Because I had a father, and my father used to tell me positive things. That's what I remember my father to be. Not someone with money, with lots of things, but my father was a man who could speak with intelligence. And he would just know the words to tell you as a child. For me, that's my memory of my father. And he would always say to me that when you forget who you are, stand in the mirror and just remember you're Salmon. He just go, you're Salmon. And he said it with such conviction. When he spoke, you can look under his neck and see the veins. Just look in the mirror and remember you're Salmon. Don't forget that. Like, how can I forget that? So when the negative comes, I just remember, Daddy, you're Salmon. So I choose to consume what I chose to consume, and I chose my dad over all of the negative that came, and here I am today. Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
So it all depends on you as a person. Choose what you want people to see about you. Choose what you want people to say about you in the future. But there are things that whether you do good, you do bad, whether you are successful with the money, you have all the cash, people will talk. So
Always.
let them talk,
And
no
that is
matter
that
what.
is why I like the quotation from I'm gonna tell you, from Frank Sinatra. During the
Okay?
time that I was struggling when I came to London in the earlier time, I was
Yeah?
struggling with the stuff I was carrying with me, all the hurt, the pain, the hate. I was struggling, and I remember hearing this quotation from Frank Sinatra, and he said that the best revenge in life is massive success. We were
That's all.
talking about when people tell you you're gonna come to nothing, this not gonna be. If success is it, that for them is hurt. So you tell yourself that, okay, this is what I'm going to work myself up to be. You think the people who don't want to see you become something will be happy to see you become something? Mm-mm. They'll be very hurt. And with that, I want to say to a lot of our sisters and our brothers, a lot of us are still doing things to please our family, to still get approval from others.
Exactly.
Hence, they are in a business they don't want to be in. They're working in jobs they hate. They've gotten qualification for a position that they just to prove to someone that they can. You really don't have to prove to anyone anything. The only approval you need is the approval that you approve of yourself. So stop. If you don't like what you study for, go for what you really want to do. And forget about pleasing mom and daddy. They will not be happy for you because it just is. Just go for it and just know that you please yourself. Another point I want to make as well is not something that we want to hear, but it's true. Sometimes we are in families that we are trying to get approval from, or we are wondering, why is it that I've done everything that is so good. Like I became a nurse, I became a doctor, I
Mm-hmm.
started my business, I built a house for mom, I built dad a house, and he just doesn't show me any love. Or let's take her for example. The woman, the mother just don't, she love everybody and she doesn't love me. What is it that I'm not doing? Even though I've done everything, I'm the one that sent everybody to school. I'm the one that paid the cool school fee, the bills in the house, and she just doesn't love me. I want to tell you something that I discovered recently. I was on a live program,
Okay.
and the lady who was hosting the live, is her platform. She was saying something, and she called her to her mom and said something to her mom, and the mom replied, and she was shocked. The mom told her that she didn't have her willingly. She came from
Mistake.
RAPE. Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Yeah. No, no, no. It's one of those big name Jamaican personnel. She didn't take offense, but
Yeah.
the way it came out, she didn't say it in a bad way, but it came out, and she said, "Mom, are you telling me all these years you've been struggling with this?" So you see, sometimes some of us brothers or sisters are wondering why mom don't love us the way we want them. Sometimes we come from a place that mommy didn't want us to come from, and we are the reminder of the pain. You have to remember, not all of our family members action
Yeah.
are known. And you have to also remember that sometimes some of our mothers, they didn't have a choice, and they still have to live with us. And sometimes the way in which they treat us is not because they really want to, they just don't know how. Help is available today for a lot of people with trauma, but a lot of others will not tell you the things that they are still struggling with. So some of us came from a dark place. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So, not that I wanted to put that in here to dampen the thing, but it is a fact. It is a
Yeah.
fact. So, as you had said earlier, just try to live your life. Consume the best of things. Don't try to be someone else or try to be somewhat you're not. Just be you and
You
live
know,
and just bring that uniqueness that only you carry out into the world.
when I started this channel,
Mm-hmm.
I had something in mind,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I'm doing. And along the way, I have seen a lot of distractions.
Mm-hmm.
Like people tell me, you do these videos better, you do this one better. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to get feedback, but I have something I really want to share inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
I might not be perfect sharing it right now,
Yeah.
but I prefer to be learning how to share it than just take a dive into something, yes, you think I'm doing, and I just become, blossom in it without self-satisfaction.
Yeah.
Because this is what I want. I need that self-satisfaction. There is something I want to share. There is a roadmap for me. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
along the way, I can see speed lanes, I can see shortcuts and everything. Yeah,
Yes.
but I feel if I stay steady on my dream and what
Mm-hmm.
I feel I have inside, I'm gonna get to that thing that I really want to get to. It
Yes.
will take me time. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, some will make it in 1 year, some will make it in 2 years, some will
Yes.
make it in 1 month, some will make it in 20 years. If
Mm-hmm.
I get fulfilled solving the problem I think I want to solve,
Yes.
because yes, I still pick some things that I don't really need to talk about. I still
Mm-hmm.
do pick them, just trying to see if I could really use them to seed myself into what I want to get to. But
Mm-hmm.
sincerely, I have something I want to do, and I'm sticking with the plan.
Well, stick to the plan, and if you need help with that plan, you know who to call.
Yeah.
Call Abuse Insights with Dalian Salmon.
So I'm sticking to my plan.
Stick to your plan, my brother. Stick to your plan. Mr. Richie, are you
Yes,
sticking to
yes.
your plan?
Well, I I have a lot of plan here, but it's only for them to be fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
They
But
will.
on the other hand, what I wanted to say before experience if we can get so far, I wanted to say everyone on this earth born with a mind of their own. They born with thinking ability. So they know what they want in life. And when someone tries to put you down, I mean, like someone say, this will happen to you, that will happen to you, but all I got to say, they are not God, so
Simple,
they cannot judge over your life.
Mm-hmm. They can delay you, but they
but not
can't stop
deny.
it. That's right. That's why there's a saying, delay is not denial. So they can put all sorts of obstacles in our ways, but that doesn't mean they are going to stop God's plan, because that's His plan. Yes.
True, true, true.
Absolutely right. Rambo, are you still in the house? Guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope as you guys come in, you hit the like button.
Hello everyone, it's going to be with Jim Furniture of Travel Essence by the Sea.
What's that noise?
Sorry,
Mr. Badman over there.
sorry.
So, guys, I appreciate you all. Mr. Richie, thank you for your support. You're such a kind supporter, always
Yeah,
supporting
man.
me along. I'll try to do my best alongside you just the same. And whatever you need help with, reach out. Mr. Experienced African, my brother.
Yes,
I
mom.
appreciate you. I appreciate you, my great friends. My great friend off screen, on screen. You are one of the most amazing brother I've met on this journey so far. And I
You're
hope
also
to
amazing.
cherish this friendship for as long as it can go. Yeah. Until death do us part.
Amen.
Rambo, thank you. Oh my God, guys, please help me to say welcome to Eight Grace. Eight Grace, sissy, my sissy just came in. How you doing? Lovely to see you in the house. I always appreciate you. Thank you
Okay,
so much for
so
your support,
abuse gotta
guys. If
go
you're not
now.
connected to her, please connect to Eight Grace. She's amazing. Even when I'm not on her live, she takes my channel and she just pull it all over the place and asks for more and more support for them to come and support me. Thank you so
That's
much.
amazing.
Yes, yes. They are few, but sometimes on the journey you don't need a lot. You just need a few, right? Hey,
You need the
Grace.
right. You don't need a
I
lot.
like
You
it.
need the right.
Yes. Good
The
to
right
see
people.
you. Everyone who came, I appreciate you.
Yes,
Rambo, as
so
always.
abuse inside. I
Yes,
gotta
sir.
go now.
You gotta go, my brother. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
gonna go on the road to do something.
All
All
right,
right.
travel safe. Travel safe.
Vibrate unstoppable.
Yeah, man, pick up
Yeah.
experience
You
Africa.
just unstoppable. Just know it. You're just unstoppable.
You are indeed.
So
You are.
I chose the right name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you could remove the wild rich. Just leave it unstoppable.
Rich Unstoppable. How about
Yeah.
Rich
Rich
Unstoppable?
unstoppable. Better. Just short. Rich unstoppable.
Rich Unstoppable. Because you are rich. You don't, it's not about the money rich, but
Yeah.
blessings wise,
But
you
you're rich
are
in
rich.
heart. You're
Rich
rich in heart. You're
Unstoppable.
rich. Rich unstoppable. That's all.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I will.
That's a good one. Yeah. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it. So go travel safely because we're talking about you going in the city like that. Keep the phone in the bag. I was always told when I'm there, put your phone away.
Okay, all right. Take care
All
You
again.
right,
take
thank
care too, brother.
you. Thank you
Okay,
so
bro.
much.
Bye.
All right, take care. Now, guys, if you came in late, please watch the live from the beginning because I'm about to jump off now and I'll catch you again on the next one. Please remember that I have live on Saturdays where I provide health tips, and I also have with me um, a qualified and registered nurse here in London. I call her Nurse Jackson. She's my very best friend and she's my sister too. So don't miss my Saturday programs. And if you do miss, just please watch the replay. So, Experience African,
Yeah.
thank you so much. I appreciate you. Kimberly, let me address Kimberly. Kimberly, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for always supporting. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. All right, so guys, have a wonderful rest of the evening wherever you are. I don't know if it's night for you. Here in London is close to midnight. So I'm not going to bed. I'm going to see who is online and check them out too and see if I can put together something else for another day. God bless you all. Bless you. Mwah. Please, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please like the live. You are most welcome, Kimberly. Thank you to everyone who came and left. Coach Mary, thank you. Patricia, Denise, Rambo. Did I saw Experience African in the house? No. What's his
No.
name?
BM Africa.
BM Africa. Was he
Ngitili.
here?
Ngitili
Oh,
was his name.
I cannot call that name, but welcome.
Ngitili Tilip. Tiplip. Tipip.
That name is going to be hard to pronounce. I'm sorry.
Ngitili Lipip.
Well, whenever I want to pronounce it, I'll call it to do it for me. All right. Wildred, thank you again for coming. Everyone, if I didn't call your name, I appreciate you.
Oh
Thank
no,
you.
it's Ngitara Lipip.
I mind it, bite your tongue.
No, I wouldn't bite my tongue.
Well, I'll try to work on saying it. Maybe I'll say the last one, the last
Yeah,
name,
Lippy.
Lippy. That's the. Why did he change such a nice name though? I will have a word with him off the air. BM Africa was the best. All right, guys, take care. 7 million people still in here.
Ate Grace. Ate Grace, I follow her also.
Yes, she's my amazing sister.
Yeah, I think I connected to her from you.
Oh yes, cool, cool. All right. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you again so very much. I'll try to do this more often when I can find Experience African to come over here and join me on the panel. Yes.
Okay, now we'll be here daily.
Say goodbye to everyone, sir.
I'm gonna be the co-host, so it's gonna be daily now.
Ah. Hey Grace, are you done with your live? I'm gonna come check you out.
Yeah, I'm
Hey
gonna
Grace,
check her out
connect
also.
with me on Instagram as you're on my panel and I have your attention. Hey Grace at 8Grace.
Yeah,
Connect
she
with me.
and also on her Instagram, on her Facebook page, Abuse Inside. You guys can check her Facebook page. She also has a Facebook page where she'll be uploading other contents that are not on YouTube. There are some restrictions on YouTube. You have less on Instagram, on Facebook. So you can also watch out to see more content coming up on Facebook. Thank you so much, guys. We don't have to forget to tell you about that.
Connect with me, guys, on Instagram. My name to find over there is easy. Just abuse_inside. And I'm dropping it into the comment section insights. So connect with me on Instagram. Hey Grace, connect on Instagram, please. I want to talk to you.
It's not Ate Grace. It's Ate Grace. That's how they pronounce it. Ate Grace.
Ate Grace.
Yeah, that's
So that's
Filipino.
what I said. Well, that's what I said.
You said Ate Grace.
That's what I meant.
No, Ate Grace.
Experience Africans, you're killing it now. You can't see I'm trying to slide out of the thing. I'm trying to get away. All right, sorry I pronounced it wrong, Grace. I'm gonna just say Grace, my sister Grace. That's it. My
Cool.
sister Grace. Connect. I love you guys. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to be here because this is good. Place to hang out. What do you think?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, and let's see what she says. She's driving. She's dying with laughing.
All right.
Say no more. Say no more.
She
So,
said,
guys,
Grace
make
is
it don't
better.
stop. Eh?
Grace is better.
Yeah, I'll say Grace. From now on, it's gonna be Sister Grace. All right. No, peace
It's
out,
the
guys.
same thing. Sister Grace, Ate Grace is the same thing.
You know you're winding me up now. I just want to leave it at Sister Grace because I keep saying Ed.
No, it's Ate Grace.
Well, thanks for the correction.
All right then.
She's saying hello to you right there. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I'm also connected to her. I do attend her live streams too.
I
And she
was
helps
just,
with the numbers.
yeah. She's amazing. She has done so much for me and my channel. What do
Yeah,
you think? What do you think, though, Ari? Should I just let this run for a couple more and just let the music rip?
yeah. It seems like more people are coming. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
And
I
then
had, I had a lot. I had less. Now I got nine, like 9
yeah,
million.
nine now.
Welcome, guys. But guess what?
No, it's good.
Because
It's
we
good
came
to
late.
stick to the time. It's good to stick to the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna jump off. You can watch the replay, please, and I'm gonna try to do this more often, so we can just come and
We're gonna
get
try to do
together.
this more often.
Yes, yes. So please remember me. I will be here when you see my notification pop up. When you can pop over, just come on over. Okay. If you can't, then watch the replay and still support because
And
my
please,
content
please,
is
guys,
good.
if you have anything to share, like you want to come and share something about yourself or an incident that happened around you, even if it's a fiction and it can change someone's life, please don't hesitate to contact us on
That's
Instagram,
good.
abuse_insights,
Yeah.
and we'll be very glad to share your experience or your fiction story that can change someone's life. Please don't hesitate. Check us out.
Excellent. Again, let me repeat that. If you want to share a life story, an experience, something you've experienced in your childhood, maybe through a past relationship, maybe currently you're going through something, and maybe you just need someone to talk to, can I tell you, you can contact us. Call me. If you want my number, you can get it. But you can find my email address in my description and we can chat. Trust me. If you ever call me and talk to me, you will never not want to talk to me again. You will love it. No judgmental stuff going on here, just pure love and support.
Yeah.
Because that's what the challenge is about. All right. So again, guys, thank you so much. And I'm gonna leave it because if I keep going on like this and I see Sister Grace keep texting, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna leave her now. Drive safe, Grace. Okay. I'll see you soon. Everybody, again, thank you very much for tuning in. Experienced Africans, let's take this into the back office. We'll talk off there.
All right then.
All right.
See ya.
Take care, guys. Love
Take
you.
care. Love you
Let's
too,
add
guys.
Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, why not do so today? And if you have listened to this video this far, please click the like button.